Hey YouTube, Nikolai54 here over on X and Stock Twits. Just wanted to bring a quick video, nothing fancy. Just wanted to bring up a ticker that I have come across that I've been following for many months here. Things are starting to happen with, and I'm pretty excited about this one. And it's a pink sheet called AAGC. That's the ticker, Hollywood Star Cuts. Look, it's a new startup company that has caught my attention, and here's a few reasons why. The company has been spending over the last year really honing in on their proof of concept of the business. They're in the process right now of scaling the business to over 30 locations, and those 30 locations will be opened up this winter. As well as new developments on website. That'll be live soon. We got a new app that's going to be attached to it. Some exciting things happening on that front. We are going to be due the quarterly. That's going to be coming out in the next week or so, per their last conference call, which I encourage everyone to get on to X and look up Hollywood Star Cuts. They post all their replays on there, or the dial-in for you to review. So please do that if you are interested in this one. They're also developing their own in-house line of hair care products. I believe there's going to be 6 SKUs. Pretty exciting stuff there. A few shampoos, a few conditioners. As they're doing all this, folks, listen, as they're doing all this, they're doing it with zero debt. They've got zero debt on the books. It's in the filings. Take a peek. They're actively buying back their own shares. Okay? Actively buying back their own shares. That's a huge deal for an OTC pink to be set up this way. Not to have any debt, to be buying back their own shares because they know what the value of those shares are going to be later. Per the conference call, they're holding on to those shares as an asset, and they're going to be able to utilize those shares later on as this stock continues to grow, which they know it's going to. Why else buy back the shares, right? That had my attention when we started to see that and it showed up in filings. That's when things got really interesting. The stock has been doing very well. If you look at the chart, for all you chartists out there, the stock is doing very well. It's very strong. There's not much available down below at all. And it's only been trending up in the market. So I've been doing this for trading in the OTC for over 10 years. And to see these opportunities like this come up, we just don't see them very often. Looking at next year, 2025, he mentioned they would like to get to 50 to 60 locations. Look, these locations are doing around $150,000 to $220,000 per location. You can do some quick math on there and see how undervalued we are today. Pretty awesome. We get into 26 and beyond. He's talking 100, 200, 300 locations. I mean, this thing could go bananas, right? So look, these franchise locations, franchisees are opening up these locations, and he's getting calls every day, he stated, about new folks coming on board. The CEO is traveling just this weekend out to a franchise expo. I think it's in DC. So he's active. He's doing conference calls. He's sharing what's going on. He's out there in the mix, making things happen. So just a couple points on this one, guys. Go do your own due diligence. Go to otcmarkets.com, pull open the filings, and take a look at what the annual just did. Great growth on the annual. Pretty amazing numbers. Very clean on this one. The audit is coming in the next 40 days is what he said. I think it's a little less than that now. So with that audit, I don't need to say any more about that. That's a big deal. If an OTC, especially sitting in TRIP 910, is having an audit completed, and they are going to be able to get that accomplished, which it sounds like it is with these new locations. He was traveling with the auditor this last month. It's going to be monumental for a pink sheet to be able to pull this off and make this happen. So definitely get this one on your radar as they build this thing out. Once the audit is completed, the name will change to All American Glamour Corp, or AAGC. Ticker will not change. We got the new website. There's a new investor relations site that's going to be following that. That's going to be able to share the information that the company is for the investor side. Like I spoke to, a new product line is coming. as well. Buybacks are going to continue as they go. We'll see how that looks as they open up these new stores. Obviously, it's going to cost some of the money in the bank, but again, no debt on this. No debt will be taken to do the expansion at this time. I mean, they just don't need it. This Trip 910 today, I believe the stock has a market cap of under 2 million. Should be trading much higher, in my opinion. You can do the math. We don't see these opportunities come about in the OTC very often. And he's actually told us on calls that they've been approached already by some folks larger than them looking to acquire the business. He's told them they're not ready. But I can tell you what happens if he is ready, when he's ready. Does he do that at 100 stores, 200 stores, 300 stores? Where are we going to be trading at that time? What happens if the valuation is a 9-figure valuation at that point in time with a multiple and a brand behind it? What is that going to do to the stock? These are all great questions, but I can tell you I'll be there watching along the way as, I have obviously bought into this company and plan on holding these shares for quite a while. This has the potential to be a juggernaut stock and maybe a huge opportunity. So just peel it back, take a look under the hood. Let me know your thoughts. More updates will come. I'm going to post a couple more videos as things come about and things progress, and we'll kind of go from there. You guys all have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.